Hi everyone, my name's Karl Watson and welcome to this series of videos I'm doing on weekend breaks within the UK. This weekend I'm heading up north to the Yorkshire Dales and I'll be joining my friends Steve, Darren and Bev. The four of us can be driving around to a few different spots, including locations from the movies Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Harry Potter,
Malham Cove, a great place to come camping when you're searching for Horcruxes,
as well as walking up Ingleborough, which is one of the peaks of the Yorkshire Three-Peak Challenge. Now the Yorkshire Dales is somewhere I visited a lot growing up because it's only like an hour's drive from my hometown of Durham.
I haven't been here since like 12 or something, so 25 years.
So it's going to be so great being back there after all this time.
Karl began his journey by getting trained to London, then up to Wakefield, where Darren, Bev and myself picked him up in car and drove to Aysgarth Falls, the first stop of our trip.
Right then, and where are we? West Burton? Couldn't tell me.
I don't know where we are.
We're going to go to Aysgarth Falls, that's our first stop. Doing a little few mile loop, not too far, this afternoon. Went there as a kid. Always loved it as a kid because it's not just a beautiful spot, but it's featured in the classic film Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Seems I've made it past the gate, John Little. Or should I call you Little John?
Hit him, Father!
So we've got some very clear instructions of which way to go.
Descend to reach a stile and a footpath sign. Yeah.
Just walking through a lovely churchyard. Obviously, if you're walking through a churchyard, you want to be respectful for the dead and not desecrate the graves. Unlike these sheep here that are literally shitting on the graves. Oh, we're here. We are here.
Look at this, Karl. Only in my wildest dreams have I imagined such a place.
Well, see if you can imagine a way across it. So we're trying to find some logs to recreate the fight. All I can find is some twigs, but we'll make it work. It's a gorgeous spot. I mean, you can hang out up here all day if you want. There's a village up there with a pub and a hotel and stuff.
Salmon fishing, that's what we should be doing here. Tickling trout.
Yeah. See some grizzly bears in the end of it, don't you?
Yeah, hop a grizzly bear on there.
Yeah, it's funny just thinking this morning I was just home and then hopped on the train and now I'm here.
Falls, the lower falls are down there.
Oh, right. Well, we've got more to go. The river just keeps going down, obviously, that's what rivers do, but yeah, waterfalls just keep going and going and going. So we just come to this other clearing. It's beautiful! Look at this! It's amazing how clear the water is actually. I always think of the rivers here just like full of mud and stuff, you can't see anything. This is like crystal clear. You going for a paddle?
Yeah.
Stevie, you going in?
100%, mate.
Yeah.
How far are you going in?
Ankles?
Ankles. Ankles, not bollocks. Okay.
Who'd have thought it? Yorkshire Dales, go for a dip.
How is it, Stevie?
It's really warm, actually, yeah.
It's a bloody good start to the weekend anyway. Go for a dip in the river.
I'm sitting on my hands so I don't get a wet arse.
I had a drink from the river, so let's see how that goes down.
Well, we'll find out in 2 hours whether that was a good idea or not.
To the fast fastest tractor you ever seen.
One of the best tractors in Yorkshire.
So way over there, which you'll barely be able to see, is like a castle, Bolton Castle. And then over here, we got some kind of rocket ship temple, phallic thing. Lovely, isn't it, mate? Alright.
Because we'd spent longer at the falls than we originally planned, we had to haul ass to get to the pub near where we were staying before they stopped serving food. We didn't finish in Aysgarth Falls until like 7, and it was like an hour and 10 minutes to drive here. They're going to stop serving food at 8, so Darren, record time, got us here for bang on 8 o'clock. And now we have all the Yorkshire puddings we could possibly ask for. So I had to get extra Yorkshire puddings in the roast. Got 3 of them. Full disclosure for this weekend video, we're starting on the Sunday, so we got Sunday roast. Bev's gone for scampi and chips. Yep. Darren's gone for Sunday roast. And then Steve's gone for the traditional Yorkshire meal of Indian curry.
Yes, mate. Oh, not anymore. Thank you very much.
Okay, now dig in.
No, we need some knives and forks, love. Oh, that's some spoons. Oh, you use my finger.
We kept our accommodation cheap and simple by staying at a travel lodge on the M6, which you could actually use as a base to explore the Lake District as well. But we're sticking to the Yorkshire Dales this weekend, and our first stop for the day is going to be Malham Cove.
Morning, there's Stevie, wife Stevie.
I'll go up to those curvy ones now.
Darren's just making up as we go along. Right, we're going to Malham Cove. We're going to do a walk up there. Then we're going to go to Hardraw Falls, which we nearly went to yesterday, but we ran out of time. And then we're just going to drive around a bit, and then have a nice chill pub evening again. And then tomorrow we're going up Ingleborough, which we just saw over there. Feeling alright, Stevie?
Feeling good, yeah.
Alrighty then, so we've arrived in the village of Malham. Malham Cove was actually featured, if you've seen the series The Trip with Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon, they go up there. It's a fantastic, hilarious series, you've got to check that out. But more famously, it was in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, where Harry and Hermione camped up out there, and it has that weird scene where they start dancing in the tent and everyone's going, are they about to get it on? Because I don't remember that happening in the book. It was weird, it was awkward, they didn't, but yeah. That's where we're going.
You can just walk straight up to Malham Cove from the village, but we're going to do a few mile loop via Janet's Foss, Gordale Scar and Malham Tarn before we reach the cove.
So we've now entered Janet's Foss. Foss. I was going to say floss sounded weird. I was like dental floss or something. But yeah, check out this little gorgeous forest we're in. So I think this is going to lead round up here, and then we kind of loop around to Malham Cove. But yeah. Beautiful little walk.
When we came in, it talks about the bee books.
Oh, all right.
They're old books that someone about 10 years ago hung from trees to give bee houses for bees,
Right.
but they're actually books about bees as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you're stealing from Sheriff of Nottingham, just come here, give this a whack, and you got your safety thing. I'm not going to do it just in case I'm that idiot who kills himself on video. Some giant ass leaves in the forest here. Check these guys out. Some big leaves. Anyway, we saw there's a couple of Natural Trust guys, volunteers, going down picking up litter. So again, if you're in the countryside, don't litter. I would just spot the waterfall. Wow, that is actually really cool. That's a lot. I don't know what I expected. Just something simple, but that's beautiful. So this is Janet's Foss, and as we all know, Foss is the old Scandinavian word for waterfall, hence Janet's Foss. And who's Janet? Janet was the queen of the local fairies. Warmer day, I'll be jumping right in. Not today. Beautiful though, isn't it? Like, if this was in the Philippines, there'd be a queue here for people getting their Instagram pictures. Can you do a yoga pose for the gram?
Smile, real smile.
So if you imagine you're walking the other way back down here, I mean, apart from the sound of the waterfall, you'd have no idea hidden in there is like the most idyllic waterfall you could possibly imagine to find. Just here in the Yorkshire Dales. Gorgeous waterfall number 2. Oh, check out this guy climbing up here.
Yeah, I've been here when I was a kid once, but you don't realise until you come around the corner like, oh yeah, you know this exists. Pretty cool.
Surprise, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So you can keep scrambling up the back there, up to Malham Cove, but we're going to go the easier, more scenic route around. Consider I twisted my ankle yesterday walking in a flat field. Maybe scrambling up a rock would be the best idea. There's a sign saying you can't use drones at Malham Cove because the peregrine falcons there will disturb them, which is completely fair enough. Kind of wish they had that sign at the car park. Saw a couple of deer just running across here, a bit far away. Or just stopped at Malham Tarn for a little bit of lunch. So we've got you more of these videos, we're getting sponsored by Hardraw. Might see one of your mates. Yeah. Alright, looks like we're just coming up to Malham Cove. I think it's just around the corner here. There's lots of more people here, so that's why I'm guessing. Malham Cove, a great place to come camping when you're searching for Horcruxes.
Pretty lucky actually, because you see all the juvenile peregrines about to fledge on the cliff.
So I'm not going to go right by the edge because I don't want to be a stupid statistic, but it is a beautiful view from up here. Great spot, and we timed it just right because it was empty when we got here. 2 seconds later, everyone else is here. Steve's saying it's like this all day long really, so had a spot of luck there. So this is the view from the bottom. Now when it rains a lot, and I mean a lot, you sometimes get a waterfall going down there and it becomes the tallest waterfall in the country when it does run. At least this is what Darren's told me, so if it's wrong, blame Darren, okay?
Yeah, it's only happened like once every 200 or 300 years.
Well, 200 or 300 years, right? I'll say once in a while.
But it's about 2015 they had it, where it's pictures of it coming over the top. And yeah, it becomes, 300-foot drop or something stupid.
Nice.
Whatever it actually is, I don't know.
We began making a 15-minute drive to our next stop, taking us via Ribblehead Viaduct to Hardraw Foss.
We're about to get 2 movie references in one at this place. First of all, basically there's a pub, and out the back of it is a waterfall. And the waterfall is from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, so more Prince of Thieves stuff. That's the upper walk. That's alright. That's looking good. Here we are, Hardraw Foss. This is where Robin Hood takes a lady's advice and has a bath. It's basically just an excuse to show off Kevin Costner's ass in the film. Bev's favourite scene for sure. It is a really, really beautiful spot though, actually. Alright, let's just walk up a bit further. Yeah, so up there's where they come down through. Maid Marian comes down through. Robin! Come visit us! Mission accomplished at the waterfall, and now we're going for a pint in the pub here. When we said we were going to come here for the drink, I had no idea what this pub was called, but now we're here and I know what it's called. We have to go for a pint in there. The only brew for the brave and true comes from the Green Dragon. So yeah, this Green Dragon pub is a 13th century pub. I kind of want the fireplace to be going, even though it's warm enough as it is. Oh, yeah. Or maybe they've had too much of a fire going, but you know. No wonder they're going to place down with that. Another great day. Yeah, that was a good one again. Another good day.
For our final day in the Yorkshire Dales, we're going to be walking up Ingleborough, which is one of the 3 peaks of the Yorkshire 3-Peak Challenge.
Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to the final day in the Yorkshire Dales. Today we are walking up Ingleborough. It's 750 metres above sea level, the peak, and we're at 150 now, so it's 600 up. It's a nice big hill, be fine. We've parked up in Clapham, and we're just going to do a there and back walk, so it's about a 10-mile round trip. But we weren't sure what the forecast was going to be today. It said it was going to be better, but it's actually perfect blue sky. So we kind of lucked out with the weather this weekend, really. We thought it was going to be a bit iffy, a bit crap, but we've done all right. So, you guys feeling ready for the walk?
We're ready?
Yeah, we're very ready.
Yeah.
Right.
Seems like you've stolen Bev's sandwich, you bastard.
Just for record, I did not steal Bev's sandwich. I went into the shop first, picked up a prawn mayo, because like, why not? Did not realise they had an emotional attachment to prawn mayo sandwiches. Otherwise I would have spared it.
I don't have an emotional attachment.
Now you might be thinking, why don't I just give her my prawn mayo sandwich? I don't want to. 4.24 miles, 2.5 hours. Easy.
Easy.
Easy. Oh gosh, that's a little scramble coming up. A little bit of surprise on this morning walk in Yorkshire. Right, fields. Oh, kept the metals. You don't want to get stung. Right, Stevie?
Alright, mate. You enjoying it so far?
Loved it.
There's metals again.
What did I just say? Smashed it. That's some Bev. I've been told, I should say I've been warned, it's to walk of many false horizons, so that up there ain't the top. I think it happens like 4 times. You think you're at the top and you're not.
This is Gaping Gill,
Right.
which is actually the longest single drop waterfall we've got.
In Yorkshire
In,
or?
no, in the country. You know,
Right.
the Hardraw Foss is outside,
Yeah.
but the water here drops down a lot further than Hardraw Foss,
Right.
and then comes out down the caves down
Yeah.
the bottom. But I've never seen it anything like this dry.
Well, we came last time, it was this deep here.
What the hell?
Water. Yeah.
It's nuts, isn't it?
It's absolutely bone dry.
Yeah. I mean, normally you have to come across here on like these stepping stones.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Or even walk around.
Yeah. You can actually go in there twice a year. The caving clubs come and they set up like a chair. You pay, I think it's 15 quid.
Yeah.
And they winch you down on a chair into the cave underneath. And it's what you can't book it.
Right.
You've got to turn up on the morning, and it's like get you to like 8 o'clock in the morning, and you're still like 40 odd in the list. But yeah, you can actually get inside it twice a year. I think it's like May bank holiday and August bank holiday weeks.
Nice.
But it's a cool place to go.
Well, it's getting chillier up here, but the views are properly opening up around us. What a great day out. Well, we talked about false horizons, but we might be near the top. This is the top, isn't it? It's that thing there.
Yeah, top of Ingleborough.
Well, a bunch of people over here, looks like they're doing a 3 Peaks walk as well. picnic lunch. Good spot, eh?
Can't beat it, can you?
What can we see out there, Steve?
What?
The Irish Sea in the distance.
Oh, yeah?
On a slightly clearer day, you'd be able to see the Lake District. Possibly the Isle of Man, I'm not sure.
And the reason why it's all cloudy and desolate is that that's Lancashire.
Yeah. Don't ever go there, Karl. That's Lancashire.
It's a really good place in Yorkshire because you can look down on Lancashire.
Never go there, Simba.
What we got over there, Stevie?
Got the Ribblehead Viaduct. Yeah, and that's Whernside as well. Part of the Three Peaks route.
So, Yorkshire Three Peaks. We're on one of them here. Over there. Round there. 25-mile walk. Which Darren and Bev have done before. In the rain.
Monsoon, mate.
Monsoon.
Bloody awful.
Come to Yorkshire.
Cheers, Karl.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah. Ka-ching, yeah.
All done now. Final pint at the pub. Been a lovely weekend. Been lovely seeing Darren, Bev and Steve again. And the weather's actually turned out amazing considering how terrible the forecast was for this weekend. So yeah, it's been good.
So yeah, big thanks to Darren, Bev and Steve for helping put that weekend together. And the next weekend I'm doing away is also going to be up north, but this time I'm heading to Manchester and the Peak District. And joining me for that weekend is, what was it? Oh yes, James.
This is going off camera, Karl.
No, this is not. I'm not using the audio.
And we're going to be meeting up with our friends Nick and Amy who run What the Faux Travel podcast. And yeah, they're going to show us around Manchester for a day, and then we'll have another day out in the countryside of the Peak District.
Yes!
That is a perfect summary of the film.
So that's going to be coming out next week, and then straight after its release, I'm going to be flying off to Europe for the summer. So yeah, can't wait, tons to look forward to. Thanks for watching as always, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.